All right, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Brewing Live, all new season. And this month of April, we're talking about kapirahan, brewing business ideas, one cup at a time. So for the last 13 days, it's the 14th day of April in the year 2024, and I'm hoping that you're enjoying April so far. You're able to reflect on the first quarter of the year, that's January to March, and you're able to take a look at and assess where you are at today, what are the achievements that you have, and what are the things that you are yet to fulfill, you are yet to achieve, and what are the support that you needed. And if you are someone who's constantly exploring opportunities for you to be able to create a business, maybe you have a business idea in there, or maybe you thought about some ideas from friends, from conversations, from what you see in social media and what have you, and you feel that maybe I want to explore this, maybe I want to see this, maybe I want to use this, maybe I want to monetize this, I want to make this a reality, then you are in the right space. If you have been looking for other topics for you or other business ideas for you to explore for the last 13 days, since yesterday, all of the coaches from Life Coach Philippines and all of the coaches who supporting Brewing Live has shared with you contents and knowledge for you to explore. And if you are ready to tap into that market, if you're ready to tap into that business, then let us know. We'll be happy to help you out in your journey and give you the guides and also the necessary tools and also knowledge sharing for you to make that happen. So if you are again looking for that, just go through the Capital Republic page, hit the search button, then find a business that you're thinking about. And if there's nothing in there, let us know. We'll be happy to feature a episode for you to help you in your journey. So Brewing Business Ideas One Cup at a Time is a community event that we're doing every 12 noon here at the Capital Republic. Of course, the Capital Republic is open as far as our physical operation. We're open from 5 p.m. to 5 a.m from Mondays to Saturdays. We're not operating today. We're on rest day, but tomorrow we're gonna be open. So if you're looking for a space for healing and transformation, maybe you just want to have some space for you to be able to chill, to dine, and talk to a coach, talk to someone that will guide you to make the better decisions on how you want to live your life, or maybe you have a business idea in there that you want to have some mental energy that you can talk to. You can visit us at Tikap Cafe Republic. We're located at Pioneer Center Compound along Pioneer Road, corner Brixton, and United Streets in Capitolio, Pasig City. So again, we're open from 5 p.m. to 5 a.m. We're up all night. So if you want to have a conversation with us, let us know. And today we're going to talk about business conversations. And I'm going to talk about something that I have done before. It's the photography business. It's about capturing moments and making money at the same time. How many of you are avid enthusiasts of photography? Let me know. I've gone through that season. My son also have gone through the season. We have a DSLR currently that I purchased for some time because it's something that I love to do. I would want to be able to take that still pictures of images, people, and activities and what have you. And I'm gonna share with you. Maybe you have dreamt about monetizing this or making money out of this, then there is a big opportunity for you to do so. So if you know anyone who is in photography, even if they like taking pictures, you don't need a DSLR or that expensive camera for you to jumpstart. If you have your mobile phone, you are on your way. If you like taking pictures, you like posting it, you like enjoying the moment, maybe you're like putting some captions in there, some storytelling, or maybe you just want to share that with other people, right? This is something that you can start exploring and expanding and make money out of it. Here in Decap Cup Republic and in Life Coach Philippines International, and this is my t-shirt by the way, what we do is we coach and we build tribes. And one of the things that we're helping individuals as well is for them to be able to monetize the talent that you have, even a skill that you have been using in the workplace, a skill that you have been practicing, the skill that you have that it's kind of normal to you. It doesn't really require a lot of effort or energy or thinking when it's get activated, then you're able to do that, then that is something that you can monetize. Actually, the company is already paying you. So imagine if you can start having the knowledge and the discipline for you to monetize it after work, then imagine the kind of extra money that you would have. And eventually, maybe you'll make a decision to monetize that fully to fulfill the kind of lifestyle that you want. How many of you want that? How many of you are excited towards that kind of life? I'm excited. So I'm super excited today with this topic. So if you have friends, feel free to message there. I'm just looking at my screen in the chat box in here in the comment box. Thank you, Coach Marife, of course, the banner holder for Region 8. Congratulations, Coach Marife, for the latest life coach certification class. I look forward meeting you soon, either here in Manila or there. We'll see where we're gonna meet. Maybe you're traveling, and we'll see you here in Manila at Tikap Kappa Republic. And thank you for tagging your friends in there and the coaches as well that would have this interest in the photography business. Now, going to the photography business, we know that especially with the rise of social media, we've seen countless of contents, right? You can easily post that. If you just browse to your social media right now, if you browse to Facebook, which we're live in Facebook by the way, and also in our YouTube channel, and if you wanna get a high definition video of this and want to share this with other people, we have a YouTube channel, Coach AI Connect. So you can check on that, which high definition. Now, for those of you who has gone through, if you're constantly an avid user of social media, so you would see every time you would browse it, you would see some images, right? You would see some images of people, places, things. You have your friends in there. So there's a lot of power already of influence in social media. And people are utilizing this platform to share their photos, right? To share their contents for the world to see. It's not just your friends who are seeing this. The rest of the world, if your profile is public, then other people would see that. Now, in the photography industry, of course, because of the rise of digitalization and the technology upgrades on their smartphone, it's the industry in photography is positively being influenced and positively being affected because you don't need to buy an expensive camera, right? Before you would buy a DSLR from different brands, cost you around $1,000 above in the Philippine peso. You would have somewhat of 15,000 pesos or maybe around 50,000 pesos to hundreds thousands of pesos depending on the kind of photography or industry or niche that you want. But simply when you have a mobile phone, even if though it's not an updated version of the camera, then you would utilize that. Yeah, you can utilize that. And based on research, they're experiencing unsteady growth year on year. So imagine that there are constant demand for consumers in the photography business. If you are someone who are maybe you've attended some wedding anniversary, wedding or wedding anniversary or a birthday or a celebration or parties and what have you, you would have their photographers who's taking still shots of the memories, right? So this industry, it's just not limited towards that because of social media. You are further expanding that towards different niche and different innovations, especially in the market. And based on research, it's a lucrative profession. It's a lucrative opportunities. It is challenging. So if you are someone who gets bored easily, then this industry or profession is good for you. And there are competition, of course, but the beautiful thing about this is when you join us, right? Or when you are part of the tribe, then we will help you and you will be able to identify a niche that you are the expert to that niche. You would say, Coach, there's a lot of people who's doing photography. I tell you, you are a different niche. So when you are able to find that, then you are a unique you. Then you will have clients because clients is the same as you. So you will attract the same people. Then you won't go zero. You won't have zero clients. You're constantly going to get clients because of that. Now, in the photography industry, based on research, there is an ever changing environment in the industry, especially with the consumer behaviors. The technology is constantly changing. We know that, right? From AI, there is a difference in analyzing competition and what have you. But there are things that you need to consider for you to take a look at. Now, information that you need to take a look at as far as your where you want to focus your attention on in the photography industry, and thank you, Coach Lynn, for joining, is really take a look at taking a look at and studying data, patterns, surveys, all of this information for you to decide what would be a successful business would look like so that you can make a decision of how to move forward. Now, this industry, of course, requires an investment of your money because you need to buy tools, which is your tools, mostly is camera, and also knowledge on training so you can learn, wisdom, knowledge for you to be able to do that. But afterwards, when you have all of this set up, then eventually you just need to point and click, do the experiments, and make the changes, and advance and master your craft. So in the photography industry, if you take a look at it on the setting of a job, right, and the job titles, there are different job titles. So maybe you're doing this already, right? Maybe you're being paid to take photographs or to take still pictures of people. Either you are a commercial photographer, which what you engage with clients is focus on commercial use, like for marketing, for editorial, for campaigns, and product shots. So if you've seen that, right, if maybe you see like we have RUC, Rise Up Creatives, where you can post your online content in you don't have to think about it. You just you have 5 minutes a day. You can create. You have the still photos already and the prompts for you to be able to post. Then that's about it. So that is being used for marketing. That's being used for campaigns. That's being used for products specifically that we can use every single day. So we don't need to stress about what kind of picture we would take because we already have a list of three that we can choose from to post. So that's commercial photography that you can explore. Now, photojournalists and news photographer, of course, we've seen that time and again, right? You would have some people who's capturing some events, like you would have some depending on what's happening on in the public or on the road or so during events or what have you. Then it's being published in the news publications, right? And from different stories, it can be in paper, it can be in digital form. Then that is something that you can do. Ayan, the tourist guide, they also learn how to take good photos. Yeah, di ba? Yan Coach Lin, di ba? They're being also trained towards that because they need to have the still shot so that the person who is traveling in there would remember, oh, itong galing nito mag-take ng picture, right? So that is one. An event photographer also, of course, is small to medium enterprise, depending on the kind of business that you would want and the kind of stress that you will welcome. It's a fast-paced event, of course. It's event, you talk about wedding, concert, parties, even a birthday of your dog. And that is something that's already happening right now. You have different niche that you can explore. Now, a freelancing photographer, it's a professional that works with clients for another, and while they'll niche. The way that they support is specific to a niche of photography. So this one is something that you can explore. If you're not into, a photojournalist, commercial photographer, or event photographer, then you can be a freelance photographer. So you have your time, you can pick your clients, you can pick the locations. If you want to constantly travel, then you have the opportunity to travel because your client will pay for your travel expenses anyway. So this is something you could do. Now, the other part is the photo editor. It's someone that will take raw footages. Of course, they're not the one taking it, but they would take raw footages, then they would do an editing in there to enhance it. And lastly, art director who directs photographers to create a concept they wanted to achieve, then they prepare that for storyboarding. Like Ate Mika would have this, she's a animator and also a a storyteller. Then she would create a storyboard with images and what have you. Then eventually she would create a story. So how many of you can connect with this? How many of you have gone through an experience in which you met someone, or maybe this is you. Maybe this is you for some time, but because of the hustle and bustles of life, you got busy, you're doing your job, you have all of this business and what have you, then you kind of park this on the side because of different priorities. But there was a time in your life where you thought about this, and maybe this is something that I want to monetize. This is something that maybe I just want to make it happen. So how many of you can relate with that of what I've shared. O, di ba? Pati mga waiters, tama, Coach Marife, they're also being trained to take pictures para Instagrammable. Yan, you can post that in pictures and creating beautiful memories through photos. Yes, that is true, Master Coach Asmin. Now, when you take a look at the industry of photography, most common than not, you would ask, okay, coach, I think I'm buying it. I want to be able to jumpstart this business. I think it's something that I'm ready towards right now, especially with the advantage of digital media. I want to do it. Okay, what is it that you need? Okay, Some I shared a while ago, some would invest on a DSLR camera. Again, this is common, a high resolution that has crystal, sharp images, what have you. You have mirrorless camera, you have a bridge camera, you have a digital cinema camera, all of these different things, right? That you can check on the internet. If you have the money to do so, you can do so. But if you just want to simplify it, if you just want to start, then a simple of your mobile phone would do. So you don't need to overthink about it. Sometimes people would, think about the things or yung gamit, yung mga bagay-bagay na kailangan nilang bilhin before they can start the business. No, no, no. The first thing that you need to do is take a look at first, taking a look at the reason why you're doing it. So what I'm going to share with you right now are step-by-step process that you can start to identify who are or what is it, why is it that you would want to go through the business of photography business, and what is it that you need, and what is it that you need to explore. So if you're ready for this, if you have your friends in there, share this video with them. So let's start this conversation and help you, guide you towards what you need to do to jumpstart. Okay, so I'm going to share it with you now. So if you're ready, just put there in the chat box, share this with your friends so we can get started. I just give you a backdrop of the potential for this business, and this is a lucrative profession, I tell you. It's lucrative if you want it. If you want to put in the time, you want to put in the effort, if you want to be humble enough to say that you need to learn and you need to develop things, then this is something that you can monetize and you can create, or you can earn, you can monetize it and create a lifestyle around it. Okay, so imagine creating a lifestyle around your profession or your business that you can really enjoy. You're just not working to work, right? Okay, so um, what you need to do, it's just 5 steps, very simple. 5 steps. Step number one. Step number one. Of course, find your why. Yan. In a life coaching, always, always, always find your why. Find your why first. Why do you want to do this? Why do you want to do this business? Why is it that you want to really put yourself in there and put in the effort for you to make this happen? You have your altruistic why and you have your selfish why. Altruistic why because you're doing it for your family, your parents, for other people, you want to serve, and all of those different things, which is common for us, right? Philippines, especially for the Filipinos, we are doing these things because of other people. But the second thing that I want to challenge you is your selfish why. Why do you want to do it for yourself? What is your selfish why? And you might say, Coach, I'm not selfish. And park that for some time. Right now, I will want you to make sure that you're acknowledging your selfish why, because there are something inside of you that you want to happen as well, because it's something that you want, and I'm giving you finally the permission to make this happen. I am giving you permission to make this happen. I am giving you permission to express that selfish why of yours, because you deserve it. You deserve it. You deserve it. Tell it that you're this to yourself. I deserve this. I deserve this. I deserve it. And it eventually you will become, because you need to become the person that will manage the business. If you're not working on it right now, you will not be able to achieve B. In life coaching, what we help individuals is to identify, or at least acknowledge for the client first, what is their A? Where are they at right now? Where are the things, how the things that they see the world? How do they think? How do they feel? How do they act? So that you have clear view of what your present A is, and you can make sure that your B is something that you want, and we can bridge the gap. The coach will guide you in between, so that the one in between would help you in your journey to identify that, so you can bridge the gap. So again, find your why first. Step number two, when you clarify that, when you're clear, it's the same conversations that you're having, it's the same narrative, even their excitement is there, you can able to practice that when you talk to your friends, talk to your loved ones, talk to other people, then that is for you. The next step is for you to find your niche. What is your niche? What are the industries where you want to explore? Do you want to explore? Do you want to do your business specific to tourism? Like what Coach Lynn has shared. The tourist guide in there would have some pictures as well. So is it tourism? Do you love to travel? Do you love to experience, you love to experience some of the cultures? Is this something that you want to do? You can focus your niche in that industry. Is it fashion? Are you an avid fashionista, where you're focus on clothes, accessories, the next big thing, the next big uh, some of the fashion wears in there. So is this something that you are focused towards? And what you can do is take a look at your previous photos that you've taken in your posts and your social media. Take a look at what's common in there and also what's common. So you would be able to identify that. Number three is, are you more into food like me? When I go to different places, what I would focus my attention first is the food, because I would understand the culture of the country with the food that they eat. I can associate that, so that's something that I would do. But in the food industry or food vertical, there's also different niche in there. You can talk about restaurants. Maybe you can focus on the restaurants. Maybe you want to focus on food magazine. Maybe you want to focus on carinderias. Maybe you want to focus on street foods. Is it a television show? Is it a product packaging? There's a lot of niche in there. So there's a niche within the niche. You're going to be part of the 1% of the 1% of the 1%, because you're the only one who's doing that. So how many of you can relate with that, where when they think about a specific niche, you are the top of mind. So you're constantly going to get clients, because you're going to attack the people that's looking for that specific niche that they would want. Fourth is automotive. Now, for the automotive scene, if you are a male or even a woman who likes cars, right? You like taking pictures of cars. If it's slower, it has mods and what have you, then this is something, an industry you can explore. Then lastly, what I shared a while ago is events, right? And events can be drilled down further. Is it a corporate event that you want to focus on? Is it festivals? Is it sports? Is it concerts? Is it a national or local celebration? Is it a milestone, right? From success to failures, is this something that you want to explore and you want to and talk about? So there's a handful of opportunities you can explore, and when you're able to decide now what kind of industry that you would want, then the next big thing for you is to uh, build a portfolio. So step number three is build a portfolio. Step number one is find your why. Step number two is find your niche. Step number three is build your portfolio. Thank you, Coach C, for joining. Coach Jean, thank you for joining. So build your portfolio. What's it that you need to do? Very simple. All of the pictures that you've taken that you are happy and proud of, and it's something that you are able to enjoy, then gather all of those pictures or still images that you have, put that in one folder, then build a portfolio in there that you can do. And it's like a one pager. So if you want to know more about how you can build a one pager for your portfolio, let us know. We have coaches in there that has built the MBA, so Master Builder Apprentice, have built that portfolio, that one pager. You can talk to Coach Marife, you can talk to Coach Lynn, you can talk to Master Coach Asmin, Coach C, who have created a portfolio that you can share to other people when you're having a conversation with there. This is for your one pager that already showcases the things that you're doing. So again, you don't have to go far, right? You just need to gather all of the images that you have in there, your works, then put that in one page, then you're all set. You're all set. And we'll help you. We'll help you in your journey. You don't have to go far. We have a handful of coaches in here who has tested it. It has worked. Coach Marife has done that in Region 8. So you have a lot of people who can share with you wisdom and knowledge for you to move forward. Now, when you build your portfolio, the next step is to get out there and serve. Of course, get out there, serve, get clients. Offer some free support, services. Of course, when you're offering it, make sure that you eventually you get paid, right? Don't constantly offer it. Make sure that you're clear of what your fee is and what your paid is. At least they can kind of experience it, and they can have some other people that they can recommend with you, that hey, this guy is very good, hire this person, what have you, or offer some discounts, right? So you can explore depending on the market that you would have. And again, if you're brainstorming, best for you to have a life coach with you and a coach with you, so that at least all of the thoughts and ideas that you have in there can be processed, and your coach can allow you to see a blind spot or a different perspective that you can make a decisions on how to move forward. Okay, so get out there, serve, continue to show up, even if you're not getting traction, continue to take a look at that. Then get your data, get feedback, then improve and improve and improve. And we have a process that you can follow. You have a proven methodology that you can use for you to be able to make sure that you are not wasting your time, that intentionally you are using your time towards getting the results that you want. And lastly, step number five, if you want to do this alone, then that's okay. Do it alone, get the result that you have. But if you want some help, if you want to fast track this, then hire a coach. In Decap Cup Republic and in Life Coach Philippines, we are offering one-on-one coaching services and group coaching services for individuals who are ready to take action and to awaken the sleeping giant within. If you are someone who has a talent, if you are someone who has a skill in there, and if you finally you feel that your career or your job is not yielding the results that you want and you want to level up, then we can help you in your journey. And maybe in the future you want to monetize this, or maybe you want to do this as a side hustle in your business and eventually go full time, then we are here to help you. We can help you clarify the kind of business that you want to start. And of course, if you're something that the business that you want is specific to photography, then just watch the replay of this video, get insight. And if you're ready, I offer a complimentary coaching session for individuals who are looking to monetize their talent and eventually go towards a profession that they really love and like to do, which brings them meaning and fulfillment. And you're ready with that, just connect with me at 0917-569-4200, or you can check my Facebook page, Life Coach Shaun De Hoya. Feel free to message me. Let's have a conversation. And again, if you are in the metro, you can visit us at Pickup Cup Republic. We're open from 5 p.m. to 5 a.m. from Mondays to Saturdays. Just message me if you're going to be there, and let's have a meeting in there. All right. Thank you for joining me. And if you want to know more about life coach, life coaching, and how it can help you in your journey, I'm inviting you for the ABCs of Life Coaching Level 1, which is the live online interactive 2-hour class crafted on a coaching enthusiast actively seeking for effective tools to facilitate lasting change. That's going to be later with Coach Lynn. If you want to know more about, you can message her, Coach Lynn Garcia, if you want to join and register with her. And we have another class on April 28th with Coach Rezzhel. And of course, I would like to invite you to our coaching hub and to our house. Every single day we have, of course, we do a community night in there. So inviting you for face-to-face community events, including Purpose Sunday, Parenting Mondays, Kapihan Night on Tuesday, Habits on Wednesday, Prayer Night on Thursday, and Fab Saturday open mic with Coach Orville. If you want to know more about how you can be a professional service provider, either as a life coach or mental health coach, just connect with Coach Rezzhel at 0917-586-1661. To learn more about the Co-Actively Co-Create Life Coach Certification Program by Master Coach A, our class is going to be on April 17th to 19th. That's going to be virtual on the evening. So if you are international in international waters, then you can join in there. This is going to be a night session. But so if you're international, maybe it's going to be morning and afternoon. So it really depends on what your timeline is. And if you're in the metro in the Philippines, in Metro Manila, class 22 is going to be on April 27 and 28. So make sure that you are reserving your seats. I look forward to meeting you in one of the classes, and I look forward seeing you and really just having a conversation with you on how you can further enhance and how you can further monetize the things that you love to do. I tell you, there's a big opportunity in the in a business that you are clear of why you want to do it. Of course, the beautiful thing about here at Pickup Cup Republic and in Life Coach Philippines is that we have a community of coaches could help you in your journey. Of course, Master Coach A is here to help you in your journey. So you don't have to do it alone. Help is available. Please, please, please join us every single day here at Pickup Cup Republic. If you're getting value in what we're doing, send us a love gifts in there. We have GCash and bank information, or just go to the Cup Republic and bless the space. That is good enough for us. Have a conversation with us. We would love to hear your insights, your thoughts, and feedback. We would appreciate that. And we look forward meeting you. Tomorrow is going to be another episode that's going to be Coach Lynn, social media marketing strategies for Filipino business. So if you're a social media, and she's, by the way, a social media marketing strategist, which you want to have learnings in there and monetize it, make sure you're coming back tomorrow, same time, same digital space. Maraming salamat for joining me, and I look forward meeting you, and I hope you're having a good Sunday Sunday day, Sunday, with your family and friends. Have a fruitful and meaningful conversation with them. And I look forward and excited to meet you at Teacup Coffee Republic. Maraming salamat. We'll talk to you again soon for another episode of Brewing Live. See you and have a great weekend ahead. Bye-bye.
As a business owner, are you overwhelmed by the need to post beautiful, engaging content every single day? Are you left wondering what to write? Tired of scrolling through stock photos that all start to look the same? Confused by complicated graphic design programs? Rise Up Creatives is here to help. Each month, we give you everything you need to create 31 days of social media content in just 5 minutes a day. Customizable captions, curated lifestyle photos, a drag-and-drop graphic design tool, and the ability to post directly to your social media accounts. No one else empowers you with these 4 resources all in one place. Each month, we help you plan your social media calendar by providing you with 31 image themes and customizable captions so you can quickly and easily create engaging content and grow your following. Simply select the image that works best for your feed or story. Then, copy the caption and customize it to fit your audience. 5 minutes a day. It's that quick. Plus, you'll absolutely love our drag-and-drop graphic design tool. Start from scratch or choose one of our beautiful templates to fit your unique brand. When you're ready to export your design, you can download, email, or post directly to your social media accounts. Here's the truth. Our world needs what you have to offer. Don't let technology or procrastination hold you back. Rise Up Creatives is more than an online resource. We're a community helping you overcome your biggest barriers to reach your greatest goals. We're here to help you rise up and be creative.